Hello and welcome to the Faisal channel. I'm glad you're here. In this tutorial, I'll show you the best way to merge layers in your design. We'll be using the merge layers and flatten image features in Photoshop to combine multiple layers into one, a super handy trick every designer should know. Okay, let's get started together. First of all, of course, we're using Adobe Photoshop CC. Of course, this method works on any version of Photoshop, no matter how old or new. It's a single method that everyone uses, and it's a very important one. Alright, starting with the Photoshop interface, the features, as we can see, all the layers are here. The image mode is RGB, and the dimensions of the image. Let's see, here it's 51 by 51. So it's really small. I'm just using it for demonstration. Okay, let's get started together. First, what are the uses of this method, or what results can you achieve or use it for? You might open a design, and out of those 50 or 60 layers, you might find that 10 of them are duplicates. So, for example, if you're working after someone else, or you need to edit a design made by someone else, you might find that they've made 10 layers that are actually just one layer. Meaning, for instance, they've added an effect or a shadow to an image or a logo, and you find the layer duplicated, when in reality it should just be a single layer. So, in the end, you make things easier for yourself by managing your layers properly. You reach a correct and simple way where you actually know which layers you have in front of you, instead of having one layer in the south, another in the west, one in the east, and another in the north. No, we always want to make sure you can work quickly. You need to organize your layers correctly and in the way that's required for your artwork. Alright, let's get started together. Here we have 4 layers. I've opened them for the explanation or the tutorial, which are Yargle 1, Yargle 2, and Yargle 3. Okay, let's start with the red color, which is Yargle 1 here, just a regular layer. And here you have the green layer or the blue layer, which is layer 2, the red and navy blue here. You'll notice that it's better for you if they are on one layer. So I select this layer, which is the first layer, Yargle 1, and then I press Command on Yargle 2. Then I go to Layer, and here there's something called Merge Layers, and the shortcut for it is Command plus E on a Mac, or on a Windows PC it's Control plus E, for speed or at more advanced stages. You use shorts. Okay, we click on it, and you'll notice they've been merged into one name or into Yargle 2. You can change the name by double-clicking on the layer. You put in whatever name you want. We can call it Y. Alright, now you have one layer here, as we can see. If you want to select it, just use Command or Control and click, and you'll see you have a single layer. The same goes for Yargle 3 and Yargle 4. Just press Command plus E, or go to Layer and then Merge Layers, and now we have 2 layers here. Okay, if I want to go back, I just undo, and I can keep going back. This is also Indo. Okay, now we have the same thing. We are back to 4 layers. So, you might reach a point where you think, no, that's it, I have a quick design, and I just want to save it as a file with only the background. I want to send it to the printer. This is very important. I want to send it to the printer. I don't want anyone to see my layers. I don't want anyone to see my workflow. I go to the Layer menu. I go to Flatten Image and merge all the layers. So now my artwork is just a background. Again, that's from layer to flatten image. So if I undo, I have 4 layers. I want to flatten the image because I want to export or save it for printing, either as a PSD file or a TIFF file, depending on what you use, or if I want to send it to someone else. I do this because I don't want them to see my layers or my workflow. I flatten the image. Now I have just a single background layer. That was our explanation for today or for this tutorial, which was about how to merge layers, combine layers, or put them all into one layer. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe to our channel if you felt you benefited from this explanation or tutorial. Thank you.